And we're live. Hmm. There's people. I wonder what's taking so long. Jim. Looks like Jim might be here first. And Raphael and Guilty. So I'm having a small trouble, and I can't. I forgot if there was a solution and how to fix this solution. I thought there may have been a program to fix this solution, but the problem here I have is that this. You know how I zapped the SD card and had to start over, put all my files on it again, right? And when I put everything on there, everything is right except for this one folder. This one folder should have the folders first before the files, but they're not there. I have to go all the way over, then click on more, then click on more again to get to the folders. Yeah, I thought there was a program you could download to fix that, but I can't remember. Does anybody know? I'll have to search my computer to see if I downloaded something in the past. You know, but so yeah, somehow reversed itself. It's kind of the files are still in order, but the folders are at the end. I tried a few things non-program wise, but it's not fixing anything with that one anyway. I tried sorting them beforehand, and well, they were already sorted, but tried different ways of sorting them. Nothing worked, so oh well. I recreated the favorites folder at least. I think I recreated it correctly, but I didn't test everything to make sure. So I'm guessing nobody here knows the answer to that. You look around, you are in a blacksmith's forge. What does it say on the wall? I was here? I was here. But there's also a something off to the side of it. And I wonder if that's the H maybe all messed up, or I was here? That's a horseshoe on a nail. Oh, yeah, it could be. Visible exits are west. You see the nuclear powered lamp. You see a yellow spotted key. A C. Is it CM or CND nut? It only looks slightly different than the capital E. capital M. I think it looks more like the N and not down there at the bottom. It's only a slight difference because it comes down a little bit lower. CND.
I even respect that camel more than even Soldier Slaughter and Hulk Hogan.
Airborne Ranger? Yeah, we're... sorry, GS. Maybe next time when we do a request day. We tried to get the nut before. Who would want one?
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
Who would want one? Me? I don't understand me. Kill nut. Don't be so violent. Who would want one? A swallow. I don't understand swallow. Then you're not a Monty Python game if you don't understand swallow. Flesh wound. Yeah. Oh, last time we played this, we took the lamp, we took the key, and the nut ran away. So I'm just curious if that's how it's supposed to be. If there is a way to get the nut. But maybe it's supposed to run away. Maybe that's part of it. I was just trying to think if maybe we could still take it. I think that's how it's supposed to be, yeah. I don't understand grab. Who would want one? King Arthur. Arthur. Is that how you spell it? No. Wait, that's not how you spell Arthur. How do you spell Arthur? Is that Arthur? Like that. I don't understand King. Look at nut. I don't understand at. You look around, yeah, okay, it's not gonna tell us anything. The CND nut is lying next to the nuclear-powered lamp, chanting, we shall not be moved." So it says that no matter what I say look at. I don't know if it knows the word examine. Not every game uses the same lingo, so let's find out. It's nothing special. Okay, we can use examine instead of look. No. No. Forge nut. It's nothing special. I don't understand forge. Eat nut. I don't understand eat? Really? Dang it. Well, let's just get the lamp. We take the nuclear-powered lamp, and the CND nut walks off in a huff. You travel west. You are in a village street. Okay, visible exits are north, east, south, east will go back inside the house. So it's either south or north. Let's make sure we can save properly. Saving properly. Let's go south. You are on a bend in a road. Visible exits are north and east. I think last time we went north, we got killed. In a country lane. East and west. You travel east. You are in a dark, gloomy forest. Physics exits are north and west. You see nothing. It's very dark here. Giza light, mate. What does that mean, Giza light? You light the nuclear-powered lamp. Okay. You travel north. You are in a clearing by a huge wooden door. Camelot Castle welcomes you. I could have done used lamp too, yeah. Hogan's Heroes. So I didn't watch that show, but I probably would have liked it. Yeah. Like Dark Lord, but goofier. Oh, okay. I forgot. I can't type anything unless I hit something. Door is locked. We have a key. You unlock the huge wooden door with the yellow-green spotted key. Easy enough. Door is closed. You travel north. You are in Camelot by a huge wooden door. Door is closed. Looks like we're inside, though. The French guard unclogs his nose in your direction. Without protection, you die a horrible green death. What, the Trojan rabbit? Didn't we drive right here too? Oh dear, I'm afraid Eugene didn't like the way that you just trod on that Imagine advert. What does that mean? He pulled. What does that mean? Imagine advert. Or in. Imagine. Pulls out a worn looking Vic 20 and batters you to death with it. This wouldn't have happened if you had been Albin Invisi. I think he's saying invisible backwards, right? Or scrambled. I don't know if we do need that nut somehow. How do you spell Eugene? Like that? Was that his name, Eugene? Or was it something else? What was his name? Eugene? Was that guy's name? What was his name? Was it Eugene or was it something else? I already forgot. It was just 2 seconds ago. No. None of you remember either. I don't understand, Hammer. Yeah, some non-lazy person, yeah. I do have those sometimes that will jump back for me. I just don't know if any of them's around right now. But I do have a few that will do that for me. What if I get key before the nut? You take the key. Okay, the nut didn't run off this time. His name is Eugene, didn't give a last name, so I spelled it right. You're not carrying a lamp. Progress, we got the key without the nut running off. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe there's another way into the castle. Well, we don't go in with the key. Maybe that's the, I don't think I got the nut. I picked up the key. I didn't pick up the lamp. I only have the key. He's a puzzle, you need to be invisible. I don't think he spelled it backwards. I think it began with an I, but the rest of the letters were scrambled. I wonder if we have to spell it his way, because it wasn't completely backwards. It was backwards? I swore it began with an I. I swore it did. That other M could have been an N, but they look so similar. Oh no, no spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers. We have time to figure it out. Nah, I don't want people looking up anything. No, don't look up anything. Please don't. Please don't do anything. Don't spoil. That's okay. We probably don't even need the nut. All right, Michael, I believe you.
I hold over 2,000 world records.
Maybe if I light the lamp, something will be revealed here. Didn't think about that. You see nothing. Examine shrubbery. Man, what's with this game? Not understanding Monty Python terminology. Like, did I spell it wrong? Maybe I spelled it wrong. I've only just described it. Take what, Burke? What? Down the largest tree in the forest with a hair. I don't understand, say. I hate games that won't let you use certain words like say. Like some will, some won't. Not all these text adventures follow the same rule sets. Some let you use say, some don't let you say anything. So I was looking online, and I guess this game was released in cassette form and floppy disk. But it seems like the cassette is a lot more common. The cassette really didn't come with any instructions, except for a really short list of pretty much nothing. And I think I was reading it yesterday. It was like nothing there. Or at least on Advocate. Pretty much no one in England had disk drives. Ah. There is one person who has the floppy disk for sale on eBay, but I don't think he's in the U.S. Sometimes I just like to look them up
For
because
this is no game for a player with numerous lives, and when this one's done, your adventure
Games
is
are.
over.
Sometimes I like to look the games up on eBay because sometimes people will have the manual with it, and you actually can zoom in and see the manual right there in front of you, and that's usually pretty nice. Wait, I traveled west. Wait, no, I wanted to go. Wait, no, I didn't want to go west. Wait, I wanted to go east, right? I was trying to find a different direction to go. Which I just want to make sure. That's kind of how I learned to play a few of those crappy games that I couldn't find manuals for online. Well, I shouldn't say the word crappy, but like Jeopardy. There was something I couldn't figure out in either Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune or one of those games, but Pressure Luck. I couldn't find a manual online, but people on eBay were selling it, and they had the manual right there, and you could zoom in, and I could see exactly what you had to do. They had the instructions right there for me. It's like, yeah, thanks, eBay. Oh, I saw someone earlier talking about peek and poke commands. That's beyond my knowledge, but I seen a guy on YouTube doing that one time. I think his name's David Bradley. I think he's pretty much an all C64 guy. We are now the knights who say Eki, 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 Pakang, Zoop, Boing. I can't say
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
Or there was burning CD, there was press record for the cassette recorder, yeah. I didn't have any computers, so. Okay, now we're here. Let's see, how will we get around the guard? Let's see here. Clearing. Let's look. Exits. Oh, you can go east from here. What happens if we go east instead of going into the castle? You hear a creaking
what kind
sound
of drugs
from
were
above.
you guys taking?
I hear a creaking sound from above. Oh gosh. Look up. I don't understand up.
Tony Schiavone, how about a moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth?
I think it would have been awesome. I mean, it'd still be awesome if I had a cassette recorder for mine right now, but then I would have to have cassettes, and then I don't, unless I could just have copies of cassettes. But I wonder how complicated that would be. How complicated would it be to download a program and record it to my cassette drive right there behind me? and then play it on a Commodore cassette drive, you know. It might not even be worth it because it's so slow. You know, it'd be cool just to mess around with it for authenticity's sake, but that's probably about it. I hear that it's dreadfully slow. Hear a creaking sound from above. Okay, what happens if we go south from here? You are in a stinking black forest. Exits are north and east. You are by a river in the forest. North and west. I love using the floppy drive now because you see, and I've got quite a bit of games to work that I can't get work with the flash cartridge, you know. You are among swaying palms. Man, there's so many directions to go. So many directions. This is another problem I have with these text adventures. It'll mention something that you can see, but if you type it in, I don't understand that word. Uh-oh. A cave. Is the rabbit gonna kill us? Please let the rabbit kill us. Oh yeah, Telengard. I love Telengard. I just need to we need to do a whole day for it or something. I'm trying to remember if there was any issues with it or not. But I think it was working great. I just kept dying. We're just going, man. We're just going. Okay, guys. Who here is a fan of the movie The Never-Ending Story? Okay, there's a text-based... There's another graphic text-based adventure based on The Never-Ending Story. And it does play on my flash cartridge. But here's the bad part. The bad part is the game is supposed to save some way. And it won't save. I even found a manual online that says just type in save and enter or return. And it'll give you commands on how to save. It won't save. It won't save to flash and it won't save to floppy. I've tried like half a dozen different versions of the ROM file. None of them will save. After I click save, nothing happens. So it's like we can play it, but it would have to be, we wouldn't be able to save if we couldn't finish it in time. And I really want to play it. You like the horse, the part with the horse getting stuck in the swamp? You're inhumane. Even if I could save it to floppy, that'd be good. but it just won't. There nothing will pop up as a command, so it's not. It probably wouldn't even help me putting the ROM on floppy. But boy, do I want to play it, but I don't know, you know. My God. How many places? Oh, you see the knights who say "ni," even though it says "NIC" instead of "NI." Is it "neek"? Knights who say "neek"? Did they change it? Yeah, I guess we would have to play it on emulator. Unfortunately, yeah. Sneak operated or something. I don't understand it. The knight who say "neek" once too often and shrivel up. You shrivel up or down into a small pile of bath salts. Network interface card. Yeah, I don't know. You know, if
I'm going to be very upset
you know,
if in
hold
2
on.
years from now I don't walk out into our parking lot and see 40 Ferraris. Like, I'm going to be really mad.
Let's give shrubbery.
The gun
We don't have a
is
shrubbery.
good.
The gun is good!
The penis is evil.
You know, nowhere does it say that Monty Python actually worked on it.
There's a belt to left. That's gone. Let's watch it. Where is it? Is it out of the park? Yes. It's out of Tiger Stadium. Kirk Gibson has done it. He got it over the roof in right field, over the third deck, out of this ballpark.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Here's a picture of it, though. Mastertronic, the quest for the Holy Grail.
That's right. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. You got that?
They got the aim of the game, but it doesn't really say much, you know. I seen a picture of the floppy, but there was no manual or anything. So this might not be official then, well, is it? Okay, here's the manual. Hold on, let me just find it here. If I can get a picture of it for you. Properties. There it is. The quest for the Holy Grail. It does say quest for the Holy Grail screen displays. At last, the computer game to surpass all others. You have been screaming, crying, begging for it. And at last, it is here. Monty Python with chips. You will encounter fun as never before encountered in the zany humor that only Python can give. As Sir Tappan, that's who we are. I guess we're Sir Tappan. You must go in search of the Holy Grail. Many tearful and hideous things await you. The three-headed knight who has a lot on his shoulders. It says hick Lick and Nick, each in search of their own quests. What the hell does that mean? And their brother's sick. He've avoided all costs for obvious reasons. Yuck. The terrain in a landscape plagued by evil, blood-curdling creatures. The white rabbit, for instance. You will laugh, you may scoff, but this rampant killer is explosive, literally. So, Sir Tappan, find your steed. Stay steadfast. Seek, search, and submit the sacred secret sacrament to Camelot. For God's sake, stop taking in that stupid lisp. May the rabbit be with you. And loading instructions. That's inside the cassette that came with it. So I don't know if it's official. Was there actually a copyright for Monty Python at the bottom there? Made in Great Britain, Mastertronic Limited. There's no Monty Python copyright. Wouldn't they have to give them credit? It doesn't credit them anywhere. What's our name again? Sir Tappan? Hold on, just one more time. Get the spelling right. Tappin. Sir Tappan. And this game doesn't even give you instructions. Hints or clues or nothing. Right. So it's hard to say if it's really official or if it's not official. I don't understand, sir. He doesn't understand who I am. For the runs in the Grail Castle. That could be right, Rex. That could be right. Sir Tapper. Okay, spell invisible again. I'll type it in backwards and see what it does right here. It might not do anything. What if I have to light the lamp first? Oops. Elbis Ivini. Okay. So let's go north. To where we die at with Eugene. Eugene the peasant. Invisible. Okay. I'm just double checking. So east goes back into the house, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. Poor Man's King Quest. You really are thick, aren't you? Next time, try lighting the lamp. So you have to light the lamp. You have to light the lamp. It wasn't just a snarky little program, yeah. I think we'll save the game when we get back to the castle. Sure doesn't look gloomy, does it? What if we just said use lamp instead of light lamp? Would that make a difference? Okay, no, you gotta light it. I do have those two DOS games of Monty Python. They're really just goofy things to goof around with. They're not like super serious. It's not like a quest or like an actual game. It's like a lot of funny stuff all piled onto a computer CD. Can I open the window? I don't understand window. Can't go in that direction. I know we're just gonna die, but I just don't remember what it said. I think it happened awful abruptly. A French guard. The French guard unclogs his nose in your direction. And without protection, you die a horrible green death. So we need protection. Where do we find protection? Maybe that's another clue. We need protection. Understand nut. What do you mean you don't understand nut? When I try to say get nut, it would say who would want one? Who would want one? Green death. You won't say what it is? We've already got one. Oh, man. Maybe it just doesn't understand those two words together, but in another way it would know them. Maybe we need to find something else outside the castle somewhere. Okay, I have one question, Michael. Well, are there any secret items, like items that the game doesn't tell me are there, or will the game always tell me that there's something in that place? Because it seems to be pretty simple, straightforward. You'll say like, you see nothing, or you see something. Okay. Oh, the angry Antioch in there somewhere. Is that also a shrubbery? I've only just described it. I don't think it's examining a shrubbery. I think it's just using the first word and repeating that it already showed us what was in there before. Because I bet if I just type in examine... No? Okay, it said something different. I don't know if it even understands the word shrubbery. What would be the creaking sound from above? Because it says we can't look up. Can I go up? Yeah, it has the vocabulary of caterpillar. What I hate, what I kind of hate is that now I don't get to see the picture anymore. It's gone. You only get to see it when you first come into the area, or like go like that again. Then it comes back up. An old dead tree suddenly tilts over and comes crashing down onto your head. What a pity. So that's what we were hearing. Yeah, if this was a real Monty Python game, I think they would make sure it understood shrubbery, it understood this and that. I don't see them, if they were really working on this, to exclude those words. I just don't see it. Hit the wrong word. Dysentery. Well, you know, in the movie they say, let's not go to Camelot, it's a silly place. So it's possible we don't need to go here, or we just don't need to go here now. I don't think so. I don't think that's even possible, man. That movie came out in the 70s. The Commodore didn't come out till the 80s. Have to push the Camelot. I get that reference, you know. So I've seen that movie quite a few times. I have a nice DVD version of that. I think it's the only version that when you start the film, it doesn't go right into the film. It shows this like old black and white type educational film for like a minute or two before the movie starts. Okay, I think we went this way before. Maybe we should have went north from that area instead of north of the castle instead of south of the castle, unless we're going to the same area. Unless it all looks the same. Swing palms. I think it all looks the same, honestly. And maybe this goes by the river as well. Oh, gravestone. You examine the gravestone. The writing on it reads, R.I.P. The Hobbit. Died in 1983, dead and best forgotten. The Hobbit? Well, you know, I've watched a few best of Commodore games of all time lists on YouTube. And quite a few people put The Hobbit in their list as one of the best Commodore 64 games. And it's also a text-based adventure like this. So I wonder if we should play it eventually. I have it on here. I think I do have to save it to floppy disk, though. For some reason, it won't save to flash properly. But I did find one time that would save to my floppy drive onto a disk. I don't understand Hobbit. I don't understand push. Oh my god. Don't understand pull. So this game is just so simple compared to the other ones we've been playing. You know, the other ones like Transylvania, Crimson Crown, you can pull, you can push. And Crimson Crown on the Commodore and on the Amiga is even more advanced because you can do more than just, you know, push and pull. You can walk around things. You can understand more than just 2 words at a time. I guess we can't do nothing here. We can look at the picture once again, though. You are on a muddy junction. You see the three-headed knight. Oh, really? Hello. I don't understand hello. You gotta be kidding me. Sorry. I think all we did was run away from these guys in the movie. What if we look around too long? Will we die? You see the three-headed knight. Well, how do we interact with the three-headed knight? You can't say hello. Don't understand say. Greetings. I don't understand greetings. Other text-based adventures like Transylvania, Crimson Crown, was it Dark Lord, at least gave you some clues in the manual. You can say these type of words, and but don't say those type of words. This game came with nothing. No hints, no clues, nothing. So what do we do with the three-headed knight? Do we talk to him? We just gotta give him something when it's time? I guess. We'll go west. You see nothing. You are at a dead end. You see the jeweled spade. Oh, okay. What is the jeweled spade? No. It is a Mastertronic budget game, yeah. Offer him tea, but not biscuits. Who would want the jeweled spade? Eugene, the French guard, the three-headed knight. Relieve yourself on the gravestone. Is that a spoiler? Dig with it? That could be it. You dig but find nothing. Oh, we can dig. I think that'd be too many words for this to relieve yourself on the gravestone. I think that'd be too many words. Pee on gravestone?
Shivani, how about a moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth?
The grave. Don't understand grave. Dig Hobbit. Man. Do we have to dig somewhere else, maybe?
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. A fish, a fish, a fish, a fishy, ooh.
Hey, Rickster and everybody else I didn't say hello to. Roger, Nick Gamer. I probably didn't say hello to most anybody today. But you know I'll always mean it. Always mean to, I mean. Okay, what should I do now, guys? We're not stuck or nothing. We just gotta think. I mean, we have another item. We have a spade, and it is a shovel, right? Is that what it is? A spade meaning a shovel because we can dig now. Yeah. Save the game. Good idea. To make sure it saves properly, I'll restart over. It's because it doesn't save properly unless we reset the flash cartridge. Hey, the bomb! I think we should say ugh. So you mean knee? Knee? Well, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Think you did dig a shrubbery? It's possible. It's possible we need a shrubbery. Where did we see a possible shrubbery? Right there? Oh, wait. I must have spelled it wrong. You dig but find nothing. Alright. Okay, we have to use it somewhere else. We just don't know yet. We just don't know yet. At least you can dig it. Like Booker T or Macho Man. Oh, palms. You see palms. Can we dig the palm? Don't understand palm. Don't understand palm.
To be the man. You gotta beat the man, baby. And right now, woo, I am the man.
Dig tree. Well, every area seems to have a tree, so I don't know. This is the first time it doesn't even understand it. No. Every game. Let's see, where else can we go here? We go north. Past the Hobbit gravestone. P. The three-headed knight. What happens if we dig here? You were at the end of the road. Dig about. Oh, dig about. Dig. What? Yeah. Oh, did I spell it wrong? I thought I spelled it right. Ah. Dig about. Can you dig about? We can go east. Do you think that sign that says dig is kind of pointing east? It could just be the edging on the signs kind of ragged. That could just be a clue to tell you what to do. But not really to do it here, though, maybe. But we should just need to dig everywhere. You are on a verge. You're on a muddy verge. Oh, come on, Gavin.
Bloodthirsty sons of war!
Visible exits are north only. See nothing. We're at a dead end. You dig in the mud and earth the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Yes! And thank you, Unnamed, for the $2. Much, much appreciated, sir. We have the holy hand grenade. I'm definitely going to reload too, just to make sure it saves properly. That's the funny thing about this flash cartridge. Once you save it and it says it's saved, if you like turn off the console without hitting the button on the flash cartridge, it doesn't save. And hitting the button resets you back to the menu. What did I just do? I hit the wrong button. Oops. Hold on. At least it loads fast. I just don't know who wants the holy hand grenade. Who are we going to use it on? The three-headed knight? That doesn't make sense. I think he's just there. The knights who say knee? I don't know. We would want to use it on them. Who would... It would have to be the rabbit, right? I don't think we've seen the rabbit, have we? He's supposed to be before the cave. He wasn't before the cave. The Vorpro Bunny, was that his official title? I didn't take the grenade. What do you mean I didn't take the grenade? Oh, I didn't take the grenade. Well, no, wait. No, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on. Good thing you said something. Did you miss anything? I forgot to take the hand grenade. You take the holy hand grenade. Now I'm going to save it again. We made progress. Not buying the rabbit. It is the rabbit. Yeah. What makes it holy? It has little holes in it.
Beef jerky time.
After you pull out the pin, there'll be a hole there.
If anybody wants to see, there's a Donkey Kong kill screen coming up.
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
Okay, current game saved. Use grenade. Understand. Don't understand use. As you've only got a mental age of 4.36, you don't know how to. You don't know how to. You don't know how to throw the grenade. What if can we examine the grenade? No. Why can't we see the three-headed knight? We just hear that he's there. Can we examine the knight? It's nothing special. I don't think we would want to give him the grenade. I think that would be foolish. A small bird drops out of the sky and says, "Not here to you." Just your garden variety three-headed knight. I don't think we need to use it at the Camelot, but why not? We'll probably just die there. But I'll save it beforehand just to make sure. Or I don't have to save it now because I could just reload back to where I was. That's even better. We'll try it again though. Pull pin. Count to 3. No more, no less. Okay, we'll just go north and we'll just die and then we'll reload. Yeah. I tried use before. It doesn't understand the word use. It doesn't even understand the word use in this game. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. We still don't know if this is an official, like if Monty Python themselves worked on it. I think this company just got the license and made what they wanted to make. I doubt Monty Python actually took their time to really work on this game, or it would be a lot funnier. You see the three-headed knight, but we can't do nothing to the three-headed knight. We can't even interact with it. We can't even talk to people. If I say hello, I don't understand hello. Talk. Don't understand talk. Speak. Don't understand speak. How do you talk to anybody in this game? Guess you don't? Consult the book of armaments. Armaments. Maybe we have to give him something else. I just wish we could see him. That'd be nice to see some of these people. This game is so basic, you can't even see the people. We don't see Eugene. We don't see the French guard. We don't see the three-headed knight. And we didn't see the knights who say knee. And they use the word Nick because it's probably copywritten or something. So I got to give it down a grade just because of that. You know, I have to give it just a slightly down a grade. Call him Tim. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Ah, it's okay. We didn't get far. A couple times I've hit restore instead of return. And that sends me back out to the outside world, and I don't want to be there. At least we're right here already, so. Forest trail. I think this is the only way we can go at the moment, is to the cavern or cave. We can go east or south. Did we go south from here? I wonder if we should dig everywhere. Hold on. What was the other direction up there? North and west. What if we go west from this? Is this a whole different area? Stinking Black Forest. North and east. Where does north take us?
Yo, Sea-Witch. Let's go.
Oh, okay. We're back here again. So if I go west, we're back at the castle, right? Right? I have a funny feeling that the digging was probably a one-time deal. But, you know, since it is kind of a simple game, if I was to put money on it, it'd be the one and only item we had to dig for and nothing else. But we'll don't know that, of course. Okay, the large cave. A junction of tunnels. And last time, I don't think I took any tunnels. I went up. So, we can go up or east. Last time we went up, we eventually got to the Knights who say knee. So why don't we go east this time? You're in a narrow passage. Actually, let's go south again. Or west. Let's go west. I want to do another save. But there could be a lot of directions here to double back on. Right here would be a good spot to save. You're in a small sandy cave. Visible exits are north. You see the wooden wedge. What is that? Do we want the wooden wedge? Is it supposed to be ledge or wedge? Looks like a W. It's nothing special. You take the wooden wedge. Who would want a wooden wedge? Is it like a wedge of cheese? For Waja? A doorstop? Yeah, I thought wedgie at first. Yeah, wedgie. No, no, it's definitely not a bad game. I just think it would be even better, you know, if there was more to it. I just feel I just like you know, I just wish it had even more. I'm asking for too much, you know. I haven't been digging anymore. Keep forgetting to dig. I think we'll save one more time, because I think we're about to see the Knights Who Say Knee. But we don't know what they want. Do you think they want the wedge? And this time I'll actually do a proper save again. Oh, there's another text-based adventure. It actually might be interactive. It might not be just text-based. It's an Alice in Wonderland one as well. I have on here. That could be interesting as well. And I found a few more hidden away in there. Like one about Valhalla. And another one to do with who was it? I have to look. I haven't put them anywhere yet, though. I have to find them again. I wouldn't really go that far to put modern standards on those games. It's just some are actually better than others. Like with the Crimson Crown, I feel like we have more leeway in what we can type. And I wouldn't call that modern. It's just not a budget game. You know, they probably put more money into it. They made sure that you could use a lot more words and a lot more just ways to get around. And the Knights Who Say Nick. The Knights Who Say Nick. We probably don't want to say that word here. Give a wedge. Like if this game had a bigger budget, it probably would have been amazing. Oh dear, I'm afraid that you really upset him now. He says sneak once more and you get frizzled into a small pile of bath salts. Yeah. I just had to make sure. Because if it's not that, we have to think of what else, you know. If the wedge is not for them, maybe it's for the French guy or Eugene or... We have to give it some thought here. Like, at the very end here, I could show you the Alice in Wonderland one just for a second. Because it does save to flash as well, I learned. So that's good. Like, isn't the word it the one they don't like? In the movie, anyway. In this game, it might be something stupid, and that doesn't even make any sense. You only get one shot to do anything there. And I thought I said the word "it" when I first got in there, didn't I? Did I not? I don't understand say. Anything Mighty Python should have a bigger budget. But, you know, I guess it doesn't always work that way. It's possible. Give grenade. Didn't try that one yet. Nope. Okay. We might just go back to the castle. But before we do that, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Be back in about a minute or less.
Most members of the fire squad learn the hard way that water flowing through a hose under pressure tends to cause the hose to pull back. If dropped, it will whip about dangerously.
Should I be digging everywhere? Am I not digging places? Oh, I'm back here again. Oh, no, I thought I went the other way. Yeah. Try in the sandy cave. I gotta find where that's at again. I got lost. So where are we? We are south and west. I think we want to go west. We're in the high tunnel. Okay. And then east and west. So we want to go west again. Low flat ledge. Down and east. So I guess we want to go down. You know, back when I was testing out The Hobbit, I didn't know how to play these games. I didn't understand the concept of going east, west, and all that, you know. So I never really did nothing in that game. I was just really just testing out to make sure it's saved and all that. No, nothing there. All right. We tried, though. We tried. It was worth a shot. It's okay. So now I'm kind of excited to play The Hobbit because now I know what these games are about, you know. Well, some of them are better than others. I felt like Transylvania was actually pretty good. There was only a few spots where we got stuck, but even with or without spoilers, I felt like the chat did a pretty good job of figuring out what we had to do by trial and error and guessing. And it wasn't as cryptic as some of the other ones. And I kind of feel the same way right now about the Crimson Crown. I feel like that it's not as cryptic. I feel like we have figured things out just by thinking a little bit. But the Hulk, that was ridiculous. Yeah. So, you know, there's, I guess, different tiers of text games. Infuriating and fun and adventurous. And I bet you The Hobbit will fall into the same category as the Crimson Crown, as more fun and adventurous and less super damn cryptic. No graphics, though? Would that be fun for stream with no graphics? I don't know, maybe. It could be. We'll have to think about it, though. Okay, where am I going from here? I think we want to go north. Well, I'm still not digging everywhere. It just might not be necessary. I would try to dig here.
I believe you have my stapler.
But since we hear the creaking sound from above, it'd probably kill us if we did anything at all. So let's just get out of here for now, then we might try it after we save. Because I'm going to save right here. And see if that wedge does anything with the door, because I like that idea. Actually, let's dig here. Okay, save. I wonder who cracked this, because they're making fun of like their competitor, Eaglesoft. Because Eaglesoft was another person who cracked a lot of these games. Eaglesoft was one of many, but you'll notice their names a lot when you play these. Wouldn't it be funny if we only need... No, never mind, no. I was going to say, maybe we needed the hand grenade on the nut. But I think we had to get the lamp just to get to this part. So, and the nut leaves when you get the lamp. Basic, eh? Actually, let's go east real quick. I want to see if we can dig. Or are we going to die instead? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I don't understand Castle. I don't understand Camelot. Oh my god. That just drives me nuts. Okay, how do we use the wedge? Wedge door? I don't understand wedge. Drop wedge? I don't understand use. Drop wedge. You drop the wooden wedge. But did that do anything? We needed protection for that person. We didn't try to give the wedge to the three-headed knight. Maybe that's what we need to do. Or it's Eugene. Who would want a wooden wedge?
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
Who in the world would want a wooden wedge? Hey, Joseph. Three-headed knight takes a swing at you with his sword. It misses you by 0.00056 of an inch but it turns your wedge into splinters. The knight then disappears into thin air. Well, now we have splinters now. Wow. We now have holy hand grenade, jeweled spade, nuclear lamp, and green spotted key. The lamp is lit. We don't have splinters. I mean, I would assume we were supposed to do that. But we don't have splinters, though. Maybe we wanted him to move on to somewhere else? Maybe that's part of it? Where do you think he ran off to? Now, I would assume if that was an option to do, it was supposed to happen. I would like to think that's not a... I hope that's not a soft lock. I'm assuming it's not a soft lock. Who here thinks that was probably supposed to happen? Because we didn't gain nothing, but maybe he moved elsewhere. Undecided. We didn't give him anything. We didn't type in anything. I was getting ready to type in something. It just happened automatically because we had the wedge on us. I didn't even get a chance to type in give wedge like I was going to do. So, yeah. That was just an automatic thing. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? With the happening swallow. African or European? I don't know that. I don't know. That's a good question. I just don't know. Do I think this game has a soft lock? I don't know. Well, we have to reload because after we went to the night, we died from that, so I didn't save after we lost the wedge. I did not save. Infocom? Well, give me an idea of what you're thinking of. And then I can answer your question a little bit better. Before we go back to that night, I just want to see if anything on us have any effect on Eugene? Probably not. I I already play games from that era, technically. I mean, I stream PS1 games and PS2 games and N64 games, and I've even streamed. I only did it on Twitch because I wasn't streaming on YouTube then, but I streamed uh, Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So, you know, Skyrim was amazing. Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 were amazing. Yeah, I did it on Twitch, unfortunately. You know, I never thought that I would come over to YouTube to stream. I always thought Twitch would be the place. And unfortunately, I played it over there with a very, very tiny audience. Like that small. GameZar was there, of course. Well, it kind of depends. Because at the moment, my schedule is kind of full at the moment. You know, we got so many games to play that it's hard for me to take suggestions because our queue is 1,000,000 miles long and it's taken us forever to get anywhere. And now I'm addicted to all these text-based adventures and point-and-click adventures. We haven't got back to our regular schedule yet, you know. So, well, I'm not going to dare ever say no. You know, it's just going to take us a while to get anywhere. But, you know, I want to hear actual suggestions so I can add them to the list, you know. That would work better. And then I can look up the game to see if it's my kind of style. And then, because what I don't want to have is, is to start a game and then find out, uh-oh, I'm stuck here? I can't be stuck here. What did I do wrong? I didn't even get a chance to get through there. I still got the wedge on me, I think.
Give me some sugar, baby.
There's where we hear something creaking, so I go east again. Or no, I can't go east again. That's what killed me. I was supposed to go north or south. I delayed too long is what happened. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. See, that happened without me doing anything. See, Misses you by that much of an inch, but it turns your wedge into splinters. The knight then disappears into thin air. I think we wanted him to do that, honestly. I honestly think we wanted him to do that. But where is he going to be next, though? That's the thing. Where will he be? I was heading back to the castle, but then that's when the thing fell on my head. But I think it may have fell on my head because I may have chose the wrong direction or something and stayed there too long. So I want to try that again. I want to go back to the Camelot Castle, but not choose the wrong direction this time. Yeah, Magic Man, I'm more than welcome to suggestions, but I will want to look it up first, just so... Because I've already had a bad experience of someone not being happy when I played a game, and then I didn't end up not liking it, so...
I'm going to be
Oh, I
very
can't go
upset
that way now. I'm like completely stuck with
2
going
years
that way.
from now, I don't walk out into our parking lot and see 40 Ferraris. Like, I'm going to be really mad.
I can't even go that way.
I easily have about 20 different lawyers.
So now I'm not sure if the splinter thing was right, because then I can't get back to Camelot. I die. Unless that's also supposed to happen.
Oh, fishy,
but maybe something else is supposed to
fishy,
stop
fish.
the thing from falling on my head.
A fishy, ooh.
Maybe we'll get the holy umbrella or something later. This is where we've got the holy hand grenade at, was right here, I think. The muddy verge. I think we dug here, because that's where we got the shovel at. But did I go north from here, though, at this junction here? That I don't know. You're on the edge of a cesspit. The baseball glove. We didn't go this way earlier. Baseball glove. You are in a cesspit, and I bet that was bad. You really are a Burke, aren't you? Who else would walk straight into a cesspit Not the way I would choose to die. Please don't do this again. It gets very boring killing you off all the time. So now we got to go back and do the night thing. Get the glove.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. That whipped with an eye. Did it go?
So where do we think the glove will come in handy at? Since this game doesn't really play by the rules, what's better for me? You mean for like when people donate money? Well, there's two answers to that question, and well, yeah, there's two answers to that question. If you did the
I don't care
donate,
how many teraflops they have.
if you did the donate through Streamlabs, I get more of the money, and I get it right now. If you do the super chat, I won't be seeing the money for a while, and YouTube takes more of a fee. But the super chats add up, and I have to get $100 worth of revenue, rather it be super chats, rather it be memberships, rather it be ads on my videos. And if I don't make $100 by the end of the month, then I don't get any of that money. And it just sits there until it gets $100. Most months I get $100. There's only 1 month since I started streaming where I didn't get the $100. So it's like it's both. Like it's hard. It's hard to answer that question because like getting the money now would be better, of course, but then having money just sit on YouTube and just sit there and me not get it is bad too. There's no good answer for that. There's no good answer for that. I don't know what they take, honestly. So I wouldn't know what to tell you, what is the better way. But let's say I did get it. Let's say it's the end of the month. I made my $100. I actually have to wait until around, we'll say the 23rd of the next month before I get the money. YouTube, keeps everything. But of course, I'm not going to complain about anything. If people want to do super chats or the other way, that's great. I'm not going to complain about nothing ever. Yeah, it's okay. But we're going to save right here. And I'm going to do the proper save. Watch the glove be for catching the wooden thing that while it comes down. So the tree that hits me in the head. Watch it be that silly.
Swallow this.
That'd be so dumb, but I wouldn't put it past this game. That the baseball glove is for catching the tree when it hits my head. What else would we use a baseball glove for? What else would we catch? What else is there to catch? Can't catch the French guard, I don't think. I don't think that makes any sense. I don't know what the Knights who've seen knee would want with a baseball glove either. I'm at the edge of the cesspit. I thought I saved after that. Well, okay, whatever. We have the glove, right? We have the glove, okay. And the lamp is lit, okay. You're probably right. I probably didn't wait for the last save to commit. I probably jumped the gun going too fast. Indeed, indeed, indeed. We're going to find out right now if I die instantly. Wow. So now we can't get back to Camelot. So now I do wonder if we're soft locked or not. But maybe we're not. Maybe we need to go forward instead of backwards, and we need to go to the Knights who say knee. I can't. I'm hitting the wrong button. Hello. The French spit. I can't get back there. I can't get back there now. Not unless we start completely over from scratch. On a fresh save. Because now we don't... Because now after the wedge was broken, it won't let us go back to Camelot. I don't think there's another path. I believe that was the only path. We can try, but I think that was the only path there. Unless there was another path. Let's see. Go east. We have to go east. I don't know if there's a way around it or not. We can go south from here. Well, we have to. We can also go south from here instead of going west. But then we can't go west, though. We can go south, but we can't go west. But we can go west here, though. And then we can go north. So, I'm afraid I'm going to start over. Just to see. We won't manipulate our saves at the moment. We're just going to take the lamp. Take the key. Because it actually doesn't take long to get back to where we were. It won't take long at all. Go south from here, I believe. Bend in the road. Then we go east. East again. Light lamp.
Hello, potion seller. I am going into battle, and I want your strongest potions.
We could use some right now. We're east, okay. Then we want to go north. Oh, I gotta go east first. East. The only way we're gonna find out if it was the glove or not is to go this way. West. North. This is without getting the shovel.
Well, we're waiting.
But we can still get the shovel anyway, though. Might as well even go get the holy hand grenade. It doesn't take us long to get our stuff again. Here we go. The French cardin clogs his nose in your direction. You are saved from a nasty death by your baseball glove. Yay! So that was a damn soft lock. By go getting the wedge was a soft lock. You are in the castle hall by a low, wide door. I guess we are going to save now. We're going to have a new save. The only thing we won't have is the wedge. And I'm going to... do it proper here. Well, most of these games tell you to make your own map. The Transylvania, the Crimson Crown, all of them tell you to make your own map. But I found I figured out the directions weren't so complicated that I felt like I needed a map. In Crimson Crown, Transylvania, I felt like I didn't need a map. Eventually, I got the ways things went. It didn't take too long to memorize it. It's just my opinion. Let's just hope that nut wasn't a soft lock. You're in a castle hall by a low, wide door. Exits are north and east. It looks like we only want to go north. Why is it like there's a door to the west? You can't, stupid. Okay. You're in a throne room by a low door. The exits are east and south. You see nothing. The low, wide door swings around, slams shut, and locks behind you. Uh-oh. Would there be a way to get the wedge without going to see the knights? The three-headed knight. I think they are avoidable. So maybe the wedge is important. So let's go east and just see what's there. You're in a large storeroom in Camelot. The pink shrubbery. Ah. We went through that room too many times. It's possible. I mean, with the branch, that could be it too. Yeah. Let's see if there's a way out. You're in a dripping cellar. If we can't get out, then we have to go get the wedge. Then it might be best just to start over again because we may have gone through that area one too many times again. Please do not adjust your TV set as we are experiencing slight technical difficulties. You go down, you're in a dripping cellar. You see the Aramaic dictionary. Oh, wow. So I think we are soft locked, so we'll see what happens here. We can't get out. Okay. I think we should just start over. While as annoying as that is, I think we need to do things in the right order. We need to get all that stuff there, the baseball glove and stuff, and the hand grenade and the spade, before we get the wedge. Then we come down and go get the wedge. When we come back up, we'll be just under where the knight is. So we don't have to go, he won't break our wedge. So I think that's what we have to do. Watch this game be so cruel that we're going to find the person who wants the nut later on. And we won't have it. And they'll make us start all the way from the beginning to get the nut. Because when I say get nut, they'll say, who would want one? Wouldn't that be so cruel? Do you think the game would do that? I first realized the value of a map with EOB 1 on Amiga. My friend told me we would be lucky to make it to level 3 without the clue book map we bought. Jeez. Wonder if it's not the wedge. Oh yeah, okay, we're rid of that. That'd be cruel. Hopefully it's just humor and not that we need the nut. What did the manual say those guys' names were again? Hold on. Let's bring that up one more time.
I hold over 2,000 world records.
White Rabbit. Marisur Tappan, though. Hick, Lick, and Nick. Oh, the three-headed knight is called Hick, Lick, and Nick.
Are we going to fan the gas or are you going to pop the clutch?
So it's not the knights who say Nick. See, they got that all screwed up. Because first we encountered the three-headed knight. That's one person. Then we encountered the knights who say
Hello,
Nick,
potion seller.
who should be saying Knee.
I'm going into battle, and I want your strongest potions.
They got that all screwed up. You know, it doesn't even make any sense, does it? But I'm going to try again, though. Let's see.
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
Don't understand sick. Okay, I'm just gonna, I just hope that we don't need the nut. Let's just get the lamp, get the key, and get out of here. The C&D nut walks off in a huff. What do you think C&D stands for? Is that an inside joke with the name of the company who made this game, or something to do with the Commodore, or something to do with Monty Python? I don't know. Or if the Crackers put it in? Yeah, I don't know. Who were the Crackers again? I don't know who cracked this one. Okay, let's try to do this as quick as possible. South. East. East. Light lamp. East. North once. East. North. North. West. West. Get spade. You know what I didn't find out is if we could have dug before I got the spade. Let's drop spade. Drop the spade, okay. Dig. You can't, stupid, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just want to make sure it wasn't a gift for somebody instead. Okay. I just had to make sure, because, you know, you don't know with this game, you know. Get glove. We have the glove. South. East. North. East. South. You can't dig with your hand, you know, not the Incredible Hulk, yeah. West. South. South. East. Did I? Did I really? Gosh damn it. Well, I think all these games were like that, so I won't hold it against it for that. Plus, I'm trying to do things too fast right now. Yeah, different time. You take the grenade, okay. How do you think we'll use the wedge? So far, everything's been automatic. So maybe the wedge will be automatic too. Everything's been automatic. When the three-headed knight broke our wedge, that was automatic. The French guy spitting in the glove, that was automatic. So I bet you the wedge will be automatic. Just a guess, but I wonder if it's going to be automatic. Am I in the wrong spot? Where did I just go? I went south when we were by the river. I went the wrong way. I want to go east. There it is. And I know for sure we dug here. Where the wedge is. Q. Oops. We're going to take the bottom path around this time. So I can dig in these areas too. Dig. West. Dig. North. West. Let's save. Just in case something else goes wrong. I did save it properly this time, didn't I? Don't tell me I jumped the gun again. Please don't tell me I jumped the gun. Was anybody paying attention? Okay, we're good. Can I go north without opening the door? Oh, okay. You do have to open the door. North. Does it make any darn sense that the French guy doesn't try to stop you? He just tries to spit on you and that's it? You know, that's all he does. The door didn't stop behind us. We didn't put the wedge down. It just stopped. It just didn't close. Just having an inventory is all we needed, which was stupid. Stupid, I tell you.
Hail to the king, baby.
Okay, we got the dictionary. Yeah, let's just go back south, so. Can't afford to pay attention. Now, does anybody think, for any reason at all, that now that we've been through Camelot and all that, that I should still do the thing with the three-headed knight, so they run off? Or do you think that was a purpose soft lock? Or do you think it had to be done in a certain order? We're going to save now. You don't think so? You think it was a trap?
Come get some.
Or we're going to go see the Knights Who Say Knee. Admiral Akbar agrees, yeah. Up. East. East. South. We're in the echoing chamber. Knights Who Say Nick. The Knights Who Say Nick. Actually, we went north. Let's save first. But I won't do a reset save because I probably don't need to. But this one didn't go automatic. Did I go through one too many times into that room? Uh-oh. There's only one way to solve that. It's just to turn the console off and back on. So we avoid the reset of the flash cartridge into that other save that I did. So there's a way out of that one. There's a way out of that one. There's a way out. Since I didn't hit the backbit button on the flash cartridge, that last save didn't actually save to the flash cartridge. We should be somewhere else on this save. I think. Or did it save anyway? Oh no. Oh no. We gotta start all the way over from the beginning. Damn it, man.
It's like, oh my god, a cow, and we're gonna move.
Well, since there's only about 10 minutes left in the stream, I say we start over next time. We will play this again. I want to finish it. I want to see it through. But I don't know how much is left in this game. But I think we should start over next time because it's going to take us a while to go pick up all the items, get the items again, and go back over there. And I'll do the save before I go into the room this time, so we don't actually do it twice. But what day will we play it? We'll probably have to wait till next week. Because, you know, I want to do a variety of stuff, you know, during the week and everything. Tomorrow I had planned on playing the Bard's Tale again. And then Saturday we was going to continue with the Crimson Crown. Sunday isn't scheduled yet. But I don't know if anybody wants to see this again so soon, or if they'd rather have me do a system we haven't done in a while. Like I could stream the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, something like that. Or on Sunday. Unless enough people voted to see this again on Sunday. I just don't want to, you know, disappoint the people who want the other stuff as well. Alright, good night, Unnamed. I'll see you next time. What do the people who are here currently have to say? What would you rather see? We got one vote for NES. We have one vote for Go For It, which I guess I don't know what that is for. But groovy. For this. We got another vote for NES. Cannabis Kid is the one vote for this game. We got another one for Grail. I'll always vote for the adventure game, so it's another one for the Grail. Don't worry, guys. If NES doesn't win, I'll play it on Monday. You know, it's okay. So, have fun and vote for just NES versus this game. Anybody who wants to vote, just vote now. NES or this game for Sunday, and then whatever doesn't win will play on the next day on Monday. So, we got another one for NES. So, wait, that's 1, 2, 3 for NES, 4 for NES. And 1, 2, 3 for this game. Another one for NES. So if NES wins, then we'll do this on Monday. Are there any Star Wars text games? That's a good question. Oh yeah, I said I would show you guys some of the other games. We're not going to really fully play them, but, you know, we'll take a look at some of the other games we got in here. Hold on. We'll do this all with, just with this. I'll show you a few. We can hang out for another 5-10 minutes or so. Remember multiple Star Wars text games? I'd have to see if they're on here and where I could find them at. Where is my controller at? Where is it? It's all tangled up here. Going down there. It's going down there. There it is. Get it up here. That would make things a little bit easier. Did the game freeze on me? Because I thought this was the one that worked. Oh, okay, there we go. I think this is going to be closer to Below the Root than anything else. Because there's the rabbit, but when you get to the rabbit, you have to bring up the menu to talk to him, I think. And I gotta remember how to do that. Is it down? Okay, down, and the button does things. Then you can talk. I think you gotta do ask, maybe. Who are you? The White Rabbit. General Flunky to Her Highness, the Queen of Hearts. So I guess it's kind of like, where am I? This is the last time I ever borrowed the Mad Hatter's hat to fly up here. Why are you doing that? What do you care? You're much too big to fit in the rabbit hole unless you stoop. Okay, so that's the kind of game this is. It's going to be half adventure, half text. But also buried in here, buried deep in these things here, is a bunch of other ones. Let me see, is it this section or this section? I think it's the other section. I think it's in here, here, and here. Did that one say Mr. Rogers? I didn't even see that one. Okay, this is not the right folder. They have a Mr. Rogers game in here. Okay, maybe it's other games. Other games, adventures. There it is. Graphics and text. I did check a few of these and they seemed interesting. Valhalla seems interesting. Some of these don't load. I think it was King Solomon and Lancelot looked interesting. I didn't check them all though. King Solomon Part 1. Skip intro? No. It's not a game, it's just a graphic someone did. I can show it to you. Trader Jim's outpost. A dying adventurer staggers from the jungle, raving about the 7-foot-tall natives, ice and snow, a searing volcano, and a cache of treasure fit for a king. So the quest begins. The search for King Solomon's mines, Part 1. This one's got nice music. Trader Jim's outpost on the Zambezi River, June 1903. Hi there, what's your name, buddy? Well, here chasing that treasure, I suppose. If you ask me, it's all crazy tale concocted by a deranged programmer. I guess you'll be needing some supplies, and by the look of that fat wallet, you have money to spend. And we can read this, but I think we're only allowed to buy 3 items. No, 5 items only. 5 items out of the 12 that are there to go on our text-based adventure. So I probably want a rifle. Probably want a compass to see where we're going. A torch would be good. How about a pick, binoculars, a knife, canteen, a rope? Like, we'll just pick a few. It doesn't really matter. We'll just pick a torch for a third one. We'll pick, a rope for our 4th one. And then we'll pick rations for our 6th one. We're not going to play this, but I'm not going to savor it nothing. Just to show you what kind of game this is. This looks interesting too. One last thing, the dead man start raving about. Let's say the skull. Look for the skull. It's inside the skull. List. See, this is. I think this is another text-based adventure. You head across the crocodile-infested Zambezi. See, this looks like a good one, man. There's multiple Star Trek ones too. Oh man. Do you wish to restore a saved safari? No. We want the jungle gym type, right? Where the jungle gym? See, it's a text-based adventure. I am on the bank of the fast-flowing Zambezi River opposite the Trader Jim's. 2 paths lead into the jungle. I see nothing special. So, I think this one looks good. I think this one looks really good. I try to remember if Lancelot loaded. Camelot, the quest for the Holy Grail. Oh, this one don't load. I need to see if I have another one of this one. Lancelot looks good, though. It's probably going to be a real quest for the Holy Grail, not anything silly. I don't know if Sherlock Holmes loaded. I did test a few of these. I did try the Dracula one. I don't know if that one loaded. This one checks disk drive, then it won't go any further. Let's see. Dracula, let's see. I can't remember. I thought I tried it, but let's see. This one might have stuck right here. And nope, this one goes. Okay. And if it doesn't load, I can look for others though. I just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, the original supplied by Blade. I don't know what that means. Enter your choice. The first night, the arrival, the something else. I'll pick number 1. The first night. And then it jumped me out there. So this could be a good one too. I just got to find a working copy. I'll look for it later. You know, a few of these could be good. The Valhalla one is crazy, man. Because I don't understand what to do yet. The manual says some of it just works on its own. And some of it you have to do anything. So when I was playing this the other day, I wasn't doing anything. I was just looking and the game was all playing itself. And I was just sitting back and watching, and it was really strange. I just don't know if it's cracked properly, or if I'm supposed to not do anything. You are in a Valheim. Thor, you, Lear, Loki, Scotty, Idun. This is all just going on its own. Idun eats the food. Thor gives the wine to you. You take the wine. And all kinds of weird things happening. Idun leaves. Lear leaves. Thor gives the wine to Scotty. This is so bizarre. Scotty takes the wine. Loki eats the food. Scotty attacks Loki. Beat me up, Scotty. Loki kills Scotty. Like, I don't know if I ever do anything. Alvin arrives. Alvin. Where's Theodore and Like, can I do anything? Can I type in anything? I can type in stuff, but I don't know if I can. Can I check my inventory? Alvin leaves. Scotty. Thor gives the food to you. You take the food. Hell leaves. Raven arrives. Raven eats the food. Loki leaves. Midhog arrives. Midhog throws the fireball at Thor. Thor kills Midhog. I think Loki's still alive. I think he left. Boogie arrives. I don't know if we ever get to play. The manual says you get to play, but I didn't really read it fully though to understand it. Drudge arrives. Okay, what next? It's one tall drink of water. What movie says that line? I know that line from somewhere. Alvin arrives again. Drudge drops the fireball. Like, can I move at all? This is better than the movie, the book, everything. Grunt arrives. Grunt attacks Thor. Grunt leaves. Scotty arrives. Scotty's dead! We killed him! What's going on here? Didn't we kill Scotty, or was it another one that died? Scotty gets the fireball. Scotty leaves. Rankle arrives. They respawn. And I don't think I can move. I think we're just supposed to watch this, I guess. I don't know. Can I go in a direction? Can I do anything? Can't seem to... The way south is blocked. Drudge leaves. The way north is blocked. Heimdall refuses to drop the wine. Oh, I can go. We can do things in this game. You are in the mountains of Asgard. But things happen. It's a text-based adventure, but there's action happening. Alright, we're going to stop it there, though. I think we need to play this in the future, too. There's a few of these we need to play. We need to find the Dracula one. We need to see if there's Star Trek ones. I just don't know where they're going to be in here, you know. Oops. I don't know if I can find any of them, you know. Some of them could just be text only. I don't know if there's graphics involved. Kobayashi Alternative, the Klingon Attack, the Promethean Prophecy. I'd have to look these up, you know. And we got some Star Wars ones too. I just don't know what they are. Star Wars Adventure. I'd have to look them up to get some video and stuff. Or text only ones. Well, we could possibly try them out anyway to see if the if the audience is interested and want to see it and want me to play text only. Of course, I would prefer graphics, but it just depends. But there's so many we want to try, so it's going to be a while before we get to some of these, Anyway. Okay, I'm going to call it the stream there. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by, and we'll play some Bard's Tale tomorrow. All right, good night, everybody.